Here we are in section 4-4, exercises 11 through 19. It says use the formula for distance, rate, and time. And you might need to look it up, or if you remember it, it's a D equals RT. So that's the formula we're going to use for these three problems. Number 11, D is going to be rate times time. So it's saying take this 6 for R and that 19 for T, and times them together. That's multiplication. So 6 times 19. See, 19 times 6. 6 times 9 is 54. Carry the 5. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 5 is 11. So it's going to equal 114. Now, miles per hour, you travel for 19 hours and you get 114 miles. Good. Number 12. Again, D equals RT. So we've got the rate is 65 and the T is 4.3. We're going to times those two together. 65 times 4.3. Do the multiplication. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 6 is 18. Plus 1 is 19. 0 for the next row. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. Plus 2 is 26. So 5, 9, 7, 2. So that's going to equal 270. Oh, we forgot the decimal. 1 decimal point. So 279.5, again, miles. 279.5 miles. Now 13, here we have 26 is the rate times time. So we get 36 times 2 1/3. All right, 36 times, turn this into an improper fraction. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, times 7/3. You can do 36 times 7 and then divide by 3, or you can do this division ahead of time. 36 divided by 3, that's a 12 on top and a 1 on the bottom. 12 times 7 is 84 over 1, 84 miles. There we go. Number 14. Use the formula for simple interest. Now, simple interest is I equals PRT. You can get that from the book, or you can, if you remember it, that's great. So here we have I equals, it's P times R times T, which means we're going to take 2,800 times 7%, so that's 0.07, times 4. Okay, so let's take 2,800 times 0.07. 7 times 0 is 0, 7 times 0 is 0, 7 times 8 is 56, carry the 5, 7 times 2 is 14, plus the 5 is a 19. And then there are 2 decimal places, so we have 196. Now we're going to take that as 196, now we're going to times that by 4. We can drop those decimals, they're not necessary. 4 times 6 is 24, 4 times 9 is 36, plus 2 is a 38. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So 784. And let me see, if it were dollars or pesos, we'd put that unit on there, but 784. Good. Number 15. So we have 136,000. Oh, let's write that out. PRT. So we have 136,000. Oh my goodness. And we're going to times that by 0.06. And then take that for 9 years. So 136,000, 136,000 times 0.06. 6 times the 3 zeros there gives us 3 zeros, and then 6 times 6 is 36. Carry the 3. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 is 21. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 2 is 8. 2 decimal places, so we get 8160. And then we're going to times that by 9. Move it over here just a little bit. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 5 is 14, plus put a 1 up there. 9 times 8 is 72, plus 1 is 73. So no decimals there. So it's 73,000. 73,440. Let's write that out a little bit bigger. And yeah, if that were dollars, that's pretty good there. All right. Next one, number, what is it, 16. There we go. So P times R times T, so that's 300 times 13% times, this is going to be 7 then. Okay. So 300 times 0.13 is a decimal. Oh yeah, we should change that right there, 0.13. 009, then we put a 0 down there for the second row. 1 times 0 is 0, 0, 3. So you get 0093. 2 decimal places, 2 digits behind the decimal place gives us a 39, and we're going to times that by 7. 7 times 9 is 63, carry the 6. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 6 is 27. 273. Great. All right, last one. No, last section. So here it says use the formulas for money totals. So you may have to make up your own. So here we have quarters and dimes. So in this case, we're going to have 0.25, so 25 cents for every quarter plus 10 cents for every dime. So that's going to be 0.25 times 15 plus 0.1 times 27. Okay, so 25 quarters. Let's go ahead and do that. 0.25 times 15. 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Put a 0 right there. 1 times 5 is a 5. 1 times 2 is 2. So 5, 7, 3. 375 with 2 decimal places, so we get 3.75 plus 2.7. Let me see. We'll add 2.7 onto this right here. 5 comes down. 7 plus 7 is 14. Carry the 1, 6. So it equals $6.45. Okay, good. Number 18. Let me see. In this one, the volume, not volume, value, we have 0.01. That's 1 cent for every penny, and 10 cents for every dime. Oh, with these ones, it'll be a little bit easier. So we get 0.01 times 30 and plus 0.1 for 25 dimes there. So 0.01 times 30 is 0.30. That makes sense. We got 30 pennies, that's 30 cents. And then if we have 25 dimes, that's going to be $2.50. So when we add them, 0.3 plus 2.5, that's a 2.8. So we get 2.8. So dollars and cents, $2.80. Good. And the last one, number 19. So this is 0.01 for the pennies, plus 0.25 for the Qs, plus 0.05, that's 5 cents for every nickel. So we get 0.01 times 37, so 37 pennies, and then we separate those quarters out, and we get 25 cents for 23 quarters. Multiply that, and that'll give us the money in the quarters, and then plus 0.05, and we have 7 nickels. This one's going to be easy. We have 0.37 there. 1 times 37, 2 decimal places. And this one's easy. 7 times 5 is 35. Yeah, 7 nickels, you get 35 cents. This one's a tougher one, so we've got to do that. So 0.25 times 23. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Put a 0 down here for the next column. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1 again. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And now 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 0 is 7. 5 and 2 digits behind the decimal place. So we get 575 from the quarters. Then we have 35 cents from the nickels, and then 37 cents. Let's add it up like this. 5, 10, 17, so that's 7, carry the 1. 7, that's 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 3 is 14, carry the 1, and 6. So we get $6.47. Great.